Today I'm going to show you how to make this paper owl craft.
For today's craft, you are going to need some glue, a black marker crown or pencil crown, a pencil, scissors, a tracer will come in handy, but you don't have to have one, and a bunch of paper. I'm using black for my background, but you could use a different color. I've got brown for a tree. I'm making an owl in orange. I'm using yellow for my moon and for details on my owl, and I have some white. Grab whatever colors you would like, and we will get started. The first thing I want to do is my background. So my background is going to be in black today. So I want to make a circle. I'm going to take my white just so that you can see, and I'm going to try to draw a circle. Now, if you have a harder time drawing a circle, because they can be quite tricky, then that's okay. Grab yourself a tracer. So you could use a plate, as long as you're careful with it, the lid of something that you have, whatever you can find to help trace. You can see I'm going over mine a couple times just to make sure it's kind of nice and round. Once I have my circle the size that I would like, then I'm going to cut it out. So there is my circle. I'm actually going to use that circle to help me with my tree. So I want the brown to go on this corner. All I do is put my circle right on top of the brown. I don't want it to take up my whole circle, so I want it to take up maybe a quarter of my circle. So I'm going to take my pencil, trace around that circle right where I'm going to glue it, remove it, and my tree's not going to be straight like this, so all I'm going to do is take my pencil and kind of curve in and then back, maybe a little squiggle, just making your line a little bit jagged, like a tree would be. Once I'm done that, I'm going to cut that out. Now that I have that cut out, I'm going to show you that it matches up, and I'm going to glue that down. Now what I want to do is have somewhere for my owl to sit. So a little branch coming out. So with this extra brown piece of paper, I am going to just make a little branch. So this is where I'm going to have it start, and I want it to end over here. So I'm going to have my branch come down, up a little bit, come to a little tip. So stop, and I'll just come right back. I'm going to put a little bit of extra on the end because I want to glue it. So that's where I'm going to stop, and I'm going to cut that out. Now that I have that done, I'm going to glue that on. So to do that, I'm going to put a little bit of glue on it. I'm just going to slip it right underneath here. So I'm slipping it underneath, putting it a little bit below the middle, so my branch is sticking out. And now we are ready for the moon. To make the moon, I'm going to put a moon right up here. So I just want to draw a circle. Doing your best to draw your circle. If you can't do that, that's okay. Go ahead and grab some sort of tracer to help you. And it looks like our moon is ready to go in its place. So up here. Now I am going to create my owl. I'm using orange for my owl, so whatever color you would like. I'm also going to use a tracer just to show you. Here I just have a lid. I'm making a circle. I'm going to trace it. You can see that's going to be my owl size. I'm going to cut that out. Now, so far I haven't used a tracer, just to show you that you don't need one. You can just draw your own circle the best way that you can and then cut it out. Once that's cut out, you are going to fold one side in just a little bit. Fold the other side in just a little bit. and you're going to fold the top down just a little bit. And then once you've done the folding, go ahead and glue that down. So put glue on all those little places and glue that down. That's going to be our owl. I'm going to draw some feet for my owl. You could use whatever color you would like. I'm going to grab some of this brown that I had before and just cut a little square out for myself, fold it in half, and draw some feet. To do that, I'm going to start at the bottom and draw a diagonal line, jump over, draw another diagonal line, and then little triangles. So I'm going to another diagonal and then a diagonal in the middle, just so I have 3 little triangles. So up, diagonal, diagonal. And because I folded it, I will end up with 2. Oh, now you can see here I have some pencil on there from where my cut was. So all I'll do is glue it on the other side so you can't see the pencil. There you go, pencil's gone. I'm going to use some of my yellow, so I'm going to trim a little bit of yellow off. I'm going to fold that in half to make my beak. And I want to find the little fold line. And on that fold line, I'm going to draw a triangle. So diagonal one way, diagonal the other way. That's going to be my triangle. And then anywhere on here, I'm just going to draw a couple more little triangles for some decorations. I'm going to grab a white piece of paper. I am going to fold it. I am going to draw a little circle for my eyes, and then I'm going to cut those out. With those little eyes, I want to draw pupils on the inside, so I'm going to grab my black marker, just put them over top of my piece of paper so it doesn't go through my work area. I'm going to draw a pupil on the inside of those. Then I am ready to start gluing and assembling everything. And when you're done everything, you will glue your owl right down. So just put some glue. Glue your owl down right onto its branch.
And there you have it. Thanks for joining me on Craft Club for Kids. Remember, be creative and have fun.